Alright, Guardians, this is our final Challenge of Elders video. After this week, we are no longer doing this series. So if you've been watching this series, thank you so much for watching it. Hopefully this helped you get your light level up or got some cool gear, just something. Hopefully this helped you out in some way, shape, or form. And I very much appreciate you guys watching, liking, commenting, all that good stuff. But we're not dropping this new one completely. We will be doing one Nightfall guide a week. We will do it like the Challenge of Elders style, where it's just the one subclass that I think will be easiest, just until I can get my Destiny 2 characters up enough in light level to get those solo runs done for the Nightfall. And of course, we're going to do all kinds of other guides. Whatever I can guide, I will guide in Destiny 2. So without further ado, if you're new to the channel, go ahead and hit subscribe. Look in the comment section down below for the Nightfall links. And hit subscribe, because Destiny 2 comes out in less than, it's like 15 hours, 16 hours. So super hyped about that. Let's go ahead and look at the modifiers for the week. And then we'll rock the setup as far as subclass and weapon recommendations go. And then we'll rock the guide. Modifiers this week include fresh troops. Some enemy squads have been fortified with additional reinforcements. Melee kill bonus. Melee kills are worth more points. And solar burn. Solar damage from any source is greatly increased. Besides your Guardian, I think the only other time that even shows up is the final boss, and that's it. So very easy week, especially if you want to use some adept weapons. But personally, our setup, or my setup, we're going Monte Carlo, because the main perk is dealing damage with this weapon reduces your melee cooldown and grants a chance to fully charge your melee ability with each kill. So every time you get a kill, it might completely refill one charge of your your melee ability, and then dealing damage, like it says, will actually give you some. So every bullet that hits an enemy will go into your melee charge. So you're gonna be constantly just getting throwing knives if you miss them. And of course, we're rocking Devil's Dawn. This thing's pretty fantastic. But if you don't have that, Event Horizon, Ex Machina also work extremely well. They've all got the very high rate of fire, or very high impact, low rate of fire, excuse me. And if you're using Ex Machina or Devil's Dawn, you'll do additional damage to Fallen, which is the middle boss. And then we're rocking a solar machine gun. I was going to rock Alhorn, and then I was like, Monte Carlo makes more sense. So I would honestly say solar machine gun just for the first and final rounds. There are going to be some wizards in there. So as far as this goes, you've probably seen it before if you're any kind of viewer of this series. Gambler's Dagger, gain additional throwing knife. Scavenger, picking up ammo reduces the cooldown of your grenade and throwing knife, so that's going to be awesome. Every ammo brick you pick up will significantly give you a significant amount of ammo, or not ammo, but melee and grenade charge, which is awesome. Knife Juggler, precision kills with throwing knife immediately reset its cooldown. The reason we're rocking this is because you'll not only get precision kill bonus, but you also get that melee kill bonus. So you're going to get double bonus points for your points. So you're going to get a lot of points very quickly getting precision kills with your throwing knife. It's fantastic. Deadeye is just what I always rock, and then grenades and melees is up to you. So let's go ahead and rock this guide real quick.
The wretched night, dark blade of the hive.
Alright guys, this guy's mechanic is that he is going to spawn orbs all the way around the perimeter of the map, or the arena, whatever you want to call it. So what you want to do is just pretty much stay relatively in the same spot that you stand in when you first walk in, which is what you see me doing right here. Use a machine gun to kill the wizards. It'll take them down incredibly fast. Any heavy machine gun with solar will do just fine. Use Monte Carlo if you run out of throwing knives, or if they get too close, just go ahead and stab them in the face with your regular melee. But other than that, what you want to do is just go for points, obviously, but also go for speed. You don't have to necessarily get too many points in this specific round, just because it is the first round. You're not going to be racking up an insane amount of points. But it's always good to get this, get your points up as much as possible. As far as dealing damage to the boss, here is pretty good. I would suggest, though, if you're going to go on the left side, go towards the that little thing that little stage thing just towards the left of where I was standing before, or you can come over here, do damage to the boss with your super, or that little bridge on the far right side that I was standing next to. If you can get him to come over there, you should be able to snipe him without the boss hitting you too awful bad. And then obviously it's just rinse and repeat for the next few cycles. I will cut so you guys can kind of see that bridge section, just so you guys can see what I'm talking about, and then we'll move on to the next round.
Pilot servitor of a war-wrecked fallen carriage.
Alright, so I'm really glad we got this boss. I think this might be my favorite boss in the entirety of Challenge of Elders, so it was nice to see him on the final go of the series. What you want to do is as soon as you spawn in or run in, go ahead, just run over to this left side and just start throwing those throwing knives. Try and get those precision shots. You'll get a bunch of points. And then just work your way towards the boss as far as, kill all the ads. When it comes to the shanks, do not try and throw your throwing grenade or your throwing knives. Those will not reset your knives, and you'll have to kill something with Monte Carlo, or even wait until your melee gets recharged. So try not to do that. And then just be very careful of the boss. He will move around in different locations, as he'll just teleport. That's kind of his mechanic, and he'll also shoot out these mines that you'll see. I believe even at 400 light, those things will one-shot you, so be very careful about those. You can see him kind of bouncing around right there. And then every once in a while, he will spawn in directly in front of the door that you walk out on. And he does this melee blast. You've probably seen it before. It will hurt a lot, so be careful of that. And then just kind of run around and do damage to the find whatever enemies you haven't killed, if there's any. The majority of them will eventually run into the middle, so you'll be able to see them all. But that right there is exactly what you want to do. Nice, quick, and easy. Even with the shanks, go ahead and throw your grenades. You'll get bonus points for that as well, though not as many as just pure melees. But sometimes you don't have the option to. I get that. And sometimes it's even a bit better of an idea. As you can see, I got really weak right there. A grenade would have saved that. So don't forget about your grenades. You will get bonus points, just not as many as melee points. But definitely don't shoot them, because you'll only get like 50 points. As you can see, that's not even half of the melees. And I think you'll get 80 points for a grenade kill. So just keep that in mind where you're going. And then that's going to do it. So pretty much just stay around here. It does give you a lot of cover, a lot of options to use. So just go ahead and do that. And yeah, we'll move on to the final boss.
Cylon, the Defier, thirsts for your light.
Alright, so this boss is also really easy, but you do have to worry about these wizards that spawn in. They will come rushing at you. Kill them as quickly as possible. So as you can see, they've already surrounded me. It actually had to edit out a quick death there because they did just hit me within like 10 seconds of the boss spawning in. They both hit me at the same time and I did die. So just be very careful of that. But otherwise, go ahead and just like the first round, stay here, though those mines won't spawn in. So you do have the option of moving around as much as you need. But I figure, why not just stay here? You can use that tunnel to the right, or to the left as additional cover if you have to. Otherwise, just be very careful. Use the same cover spot that I showed you in the first boss. That's really the biggest safe spot for here, because as you saw in that clip, the flames also wouldn't hit me. But so just be very careful of that. He does shoot flames, and those will do solar burn, as you'll see, and it does hurt a lot very quickly. You might see here, yep, as you saw there, I very nearly died. It almost cost me, this attempt. So be very careful of those flames. As soon as you see that reinforcement spawning in, notification, run back to here, get into cover. Take out those wizards. Don't panic. I know there's going to be a lot of enemies, but just stay cool, and you should be good to go. So other than that, that's going to do it for the final challenge of Elder's Guide. Like I said at the beginning of the video, if you've watched any one of these videos, liked it, commented on it, shared it, subscribed because of it, thank you very much. I very much appreciate your support. Hopefully that will continue into Destiny 2. Look in the description box down below for the Nightfall links, as always. And rewards are at the end of the video. So, yeah, other than that, I will hopefully see you guys in Destiny 2.
We can come back for them when you're ready. Let's get you home.